It was a stormy night in Los Angeles. Torrential rain poured over the entire city. Thunder frightened the children and woke the sleepers. Rarely had Mother Nature been so cruel to the big city. The trees in the small neighborhoods bent under the force of the wind, and outside the howling gusts were deafening. In one of the smaller suburban districts, a father and son worked together through the night to finish their joint project. The father, NeVille Weaver, had worked for years at the city's main electricity company. He was one of the most trusted employees of the company's owner. While they weren't close now, NeVille and Michael had once been inseparable in their end. However, things changed when Mariana, NeVille's current wife, was courted by both men. But it was NeVille who won her heart. Since then, Michael had harbored a deep resentment towards NeVille, though he always kept him close. Michael had worked hard to be the best. Despite their shared passion for electrical engineering, he managed to build a company that became the leading electricity supplier in California. Young Wade, just 14 years old, attended the nearby Medware High School, and his favorite pastime was spending time with his hero, his father. For the past few months, the two of them had been working on a device that, when connected to the power grid, could handle the electrical load of entire neighborhoods without disrupting the power flow and could store it for unlimited periods. With the push of a button, the device would be able to redistribute the electricity back to the end users in less than a second. The project was one of MTE's goals, but NeVille had decided to complete it at home with his son and present it to the company board later. He thought the equipment in his garage would be more than enough for the task. As the final test approached, NeVille handed Wade the remote, allowing him to activate the device. With a press of the button, electricity surged through the system, proving their invention worked. The garage briefly lit up with a steady glow, and for a moment, it felt like they have changed the future. Just then, Mariana, Wade's mother, awakened by the storm, sat up in bed startled. Realizing that NeVille and Wade were still in the garage working, she grabbed some drinks and stepped into the hallway. Carrying the glasses of water, she called their names, confused about what was happening with the electricity. But as Wade reached her, a powerful lightning strike caused a nearby tree to collapse onto power lines, sending a surge through the garage. The lights flickered and then a deafening crash. When Wade and Mariana rushed back, they found NeVille lifeless on the ground, electrocuted. The garage was in disarray, objects scattered everywhere. Mariana approached NeVille and grabbed his lifeless body. Wade also approached his father and realized he was dead. The only thing burned in the aftermath was the revolutionary chip they had created.
A young man requires a father figure to help him grow.
A masked man, described as wearing a hood and possessing large white wings, allegedly stormed into a local convenience store just after midnight.
Sacrifices must be made. I do this not for myself, but for all of humankind.